we're on to the Caribbean Corner webinar. So we've got a little bit of taste of paradise for you. Peter, tell us who you are and where you're from and what your prize is today, please.
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you all. A happy new year to everybody. I'm Peter Grace from Bespoke Travel Marketing. We support the sales and marketing activities of the lovely new 5-star all-inclusive Wyndham Grand Barbados, Sam Lord's Castle Resort and Spa on the lovely island of Barbados. So listen well this afternoon or this morning, wherever you may be, and you will win either a £50 voucher or a $60 voucher as well. So good luck. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today.
Thank you, Peter. And we've also got Jade. Jade, hello.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for joining. I'm sure it is very busy, as Sarah mentioned. My name is Jade, and I have the pleasure of looking after the Sonesta resorts in the beautiful Caribbean island of St. Maarten. We're also giving away a prize today via our rewards platforms, and that will be £50 or €50 or $60.
Super amazing. Thank you very much, Jade. Last but not least, we've got Anna. Hello, Anna.
Hi, I'm Anna from the Whirlwind Collection. Happy New Year to everybody. I'm here today to represent BlueWaters Resort and Spa in Antigua and Bucuti and Tara Resort in Aruba. And our prize today is £50 from BlueWaters on the My Booking Rewards platform.
Super amazing. Anna, over to you.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to whisk you off first of all to BlueWaters Resort and Spa on the wonderful island of Antigua. I'm sure a resort that you're very familiar with. But we are owned by the Randall family, a British family who've had it since 1984. We're set just 15 minutes from Antigua VC Bird Airport, so a very nice, quick and short transfer. 17 acres of absolutely stunning tropical gardens. It's one of the things you'll notice when you arrive is how beautiful, well-kept the gardens are. And we're in 3 semi-private beach coves and 7 swimming pools, where 4 of those pools are exclusive for our Cove Suite guests, and I'll talk a little bit about in a minute. So in terms of our accommodation, we are 83 rooms, suites and villas. We're quite a small boutique resort. We lead in with our deluxe beachfront rooms, where we have 48 of these. All of them are ocean facing. They've all been refreshed over the summer as well. So new fabrics, fittings, lightings, they're looking absolutely fantastic. And they've all got wonderful beach views there. We've then, a lot of those rooms do interconnect as well. So they're perfect for families that want that separate sleeping space. And we do guarantee that at booking stage if they're available. We've then got our luxury suites, which are also part of the hotel side. We have 2 of these, and they are one of the few suites that do have separate sleeping space. They will sleep up to families of 5. Again, wonderful views over the ocean. They're right in the heart of the resort there as well. You do need to book those suites early if you want to guarantee availability. Moving just a short 5-minute stroll from the main resort, we've got the Cove Suites. So we have 24 Cove Suites, and they're all set in Cove Villas. So 4 Cove Villas, where you have 6 Cove Suites and a wonderful 3-bedroom penthouse at the top of the Cove Villa there. They benefit from their own Cove pools, and you also get your Cove concierge service. So it's a WhatsApp service. You can message what you need as and when you need it. So restaurant reservations, spa treatments. You can order in-room dining down at the Cove as well. We have a bar service that goes around these suites. And you can see they've all been refurbished over the past few years. So they're all bright whites look and feel, very contemporary feel to these suites. So the villa collection, we have 3 wonderful villas. Again, all of our rooms and suites and villas come on bed and breakfast or an all-inclusive meal plan. The majority of our guests do opt for all-inclusive, but we do offer both board basis. And I think some of our villa customers tend to opt more for bed and breakfast. So we have the 3 and 6 bedroom Pelican House. Some guests will take all 6 bedrooms, and that will take up to 18 guests. It's got its own private pool, private beach access. You get your own villa manager. You can have all your dining done in your villa as well. And the great thing about this villa is it's right in the heart of the resort. So you really don't need to walk far to any of the amenities of the resort. Next door to Pelican House, we have the 4-bedroom Turtle Cottage. 4 ensuite bedrooms, again, private beach access, private pool, and your villa manager. Absolutely fantastic. 4,500 square foot of open plan living and dining space. Last but not least, we have the 5-bedroom Rock Cottage set on its own private headland. It's the owner's residence, but when he's not in house, we do rent this one out to our guests. So it's got a fantastic infinity pool in the middle. It's got its own bar, commercial kitchen, so you really don't need to leave Rock if you don't want to. So it's very private. We do get a lot of high-profile guests staying in Rock because they want that extra privacy there. So dining at BlueWaters, we have 3 fabulous restaurants. And as I mentioned, the majority of our guests do stay on all-inclusive because of the nature of Antigua. There are some amazing restaurants on the island, but you do have to jump into a car to get to them. So I would recommend hiring a car, heading out during the day to visit the restaurants and coming back and enjoying the full a la carte premium dining that BlueWaters has to offer. So the Palm restaurant is open daily for breakfast, lunch and dinner. We have kids menus in the restaurant as well there. And the only buffet options are our cold options at breakfast. Everything else is fully a la carte. We have the Reef, which opened in October 2022. It's kind of like a tiki bar style, lots of shade down there, but beautiful views over the ocean. It's open 12 till 4 most days of the week for lunch. It's kind of casual dining down there. We also have a beach and pool service there as well, so you don't need to leave your sun lounger. And we open for dinner on certain evenings as well. Last but not least, we have the wonderful Cove restaurant set at waterfront dining. It's absolutely stunning down there. Very romantic setting. All of our restaurants are open for all of our guests, so including children as well. And this one here is open 3 to 6 evenings, depending on the season. So it would be 6 evenings per week in high season. We also have a bar down there, so you can have your pre-dinner drink, and it's all gourmet dining. Everything on our menus in all 3 restaurants is part of the all-inclusive program. So it really is a comprehensive all-inclusive offering. Bars and entertainment, we have our daytime bars, Veronica's, where we also offer our sunset cocktail and hors d'oeuvre service. That's from 5 till 7 p.m. daily. And again, that's part of the all-inclusive for our all-inclusive guests. We've got our evening bars, which come to life from 5:30. So the Pelican Bar, that's open till late. And we have our entertainment here most nights of the week, from jazz, pianist, steel pan, and live bands there. We're all about luxury laid-back service. So our staff really are the heart of everything we do. They're an amazing, enthusiastic, happy team. And you'll see on TripAdvisor that our staff are consistently mentioned by name. And we really have taken the food to another level at the resort as well. We've got an amazing chef, Michael Harrison, who's been with us for a couple of years now. And really, he's doing great things with the food there. So fun for all the families. We've got a fantastic kids club for ages 5 to 12, run by Ainsley, a British expat. She's got a local team working with her. We have evening activities during the school holidays from 6 till 9 p.m. on certain nights of the week as well, so the parents can go and enjoy a nice meal whilst the kids are taken care of. We've got a games room for older kids with pool table, table tennis, multimedia games. And then for the little ones, we do have babysitting and nanny services. So you can either pre-book those or book them whilst you're there. We are quite strict with the ages for the kids club just because of the size of our facility, but we also want kids to actually go and have a great time there. So the little ones, it doesn't tend to mix so well with the older ones. And as I mentioned, we have kids menus in all of our restaurants. In terms of activity, we have a full activities program, including yoga, aquacize, hiking, rum and wine tasting with our resident wine sommelier, Jason. We have a full service fitness center with Cybex gym equipment, and it's all non-motorized water sport to keep with the ambience of the resort. So we have kayaks, we do kayak safaris, sailing, paddleboarding, windsurfing. And then we also have 3 private resort boats. So Tarpon is our brand new boat, which arrived in summer this year, and that will take up to 10. You can hire it for a couple of hours, half day or a full day. We also offer a shared weekly sunset champagne experience for adults only. Romantic experiences, every honeymooner will experience a complimentary honeymoon package, including our sunset champagne experience. We'll whisk them off to the spa terrace for canapes, champagne, whilst they watch the sun go down, and then we'll book them a private table down at Cove. So just to show you a short video of the resort. Okay, and just briefly, just to talk a little bit about Antigua and Barbuda. There's so much to do, 365 beaches to explore. You're never more than 45 minutes from the furthest point on the island. We offer transportation down to Shirley Heights on a Sunday for the barbecue and steel pan for our guests. And also you can go swimming with the stingrays, do off-road buggying, and definitely experience Antigua by water with all the circumnavigation tours. And many of them will pick up directly from our beach as well. So moving on to a different island, the island of Aruba, a little bit lesser known from the UK market, but an absolutely beautiful island and a stunning resort of Bucuti and Tara. So we're nestled on Eagle Beach, which is one of the dream beaches of the world. You can see quite how wide and long this beach is for the dots of people. And really the only complaint is how long it takes for the guests to get from their sun lounger to the water for a swim. So it's absolutely stunning. Perfect for adults and couples just seeking romance and wellness. We are adults only, so 18 and over, 104 rooms and suites. So it is boutique for Aruba as well. So you can see how the island is laid out. It's not a huge island. It's the most southern island in the Caribbean, just 13 miles north of Venezuela. And the actual island is 20 miles by 11 miles. So we have a brand new direct service from British Airways, which is a tag off Antigua. So you don't get off the aircraft in Antigua. And then it's an hour 45 down to Aruba. So it actually makes a really, really perfect twin with Antigua as well. So you land into Oranjestad. And from there, it's just 15 minutes up to Eagle Beach. So you can see Eagle Beach is the more exclusive part of Aruba. It's your low-rise accommodations. It's the quieter part of Aruba. And then you go further up to Palm Beach, which is where your high-rise accommodations, your casino, shopping district, entertainment is. So it's more going on around that area. So we are an award-winning resort. We're voted #1 hotel for romance in the Caribbean and #2 hotel in the Caribbean on TripAdvisor. It's got amazing accolades at the resort, and hopefully you can see why when I'm talking a little bit about it. So we're set in 14 acres and all of the sun lounges are really spaced apart, so you never feel like you're on top of the next person. And we have more sun lounges than guests at Bucuti. We do have a sun lounger booking system, so 6 p.m. the night before it'll open up and you can book your sun lounger for the next day. So you don't have to get down to the beach at 5 a.m. to get your sun lounger. We're all about curated romance. As I said, we are #1 in the Caribbean for romance. We do honeymoon like a celebrity option. We do get a lot of honeymooners, particularly in the summer, where we get younger couples coming through, and we offer a beautiful package there for our honeymooners. And as I mentioned, we have more space and privacy than any other resort in Aruba, and it's very much a personalised service that you will receive at Bucuti. So we offer a moonlight and a twilight private dining service. That's a 3-course dinner, including a bottle of wine or a champagne. It's $198 per couple. And it really is an absolutely beautiful setting, watching the sun go down there. We offer movies under the stars a couple of nights a week, again, as an additional activity to enjoy the beach and the surroundings down there at Bucuti. And in terms of dining, we have one restaurant. And the reason why we have one restaurant is there's over 300 restaurants to choose from in Aruba. Very safe island. You can just walk out, you can just head down the beach or on the boardwalk and just wander down to restaurants very safely. So Elements, our restaurant, is an absolutely fantastic restaurant, open for breakfast, lunch and dinner. We have a Michelin star chef there. And it's in an absolutely spectacular setting over the beach there. And again, perfect place to go and watch the sun go down. We have our bar located right next to that on the beach as well. And we are an award-winning restaurant. We do cater very much for special diets. We have an extensive vegan, vegetarian and gluten-free options. And those that want more than bed and breakfast, because most of our guests will book bed and breakfast, we don't offer all-inclusive because we are a very sustainable resort, but also because of the number of restaurants on the island. But we do a dine-around service. We include 6 restaurants locally, including our own restaurant there as well. We offer a beach dining service there. And also we are very much about wellness. So it's not just about couples, it's adults that want to actually come and enjoy the wellness activities that we offer at the resort. So we have a daily healthy hour at Elements Restaurant between 3 and 4, where we offer mocktails and smoothies. We offer a daily complimentary wellness activity, which includes like Tai Chi, yoga on the beach, energy flow and mindfulness and beach walks. And then those that want more, we can tailor a program for them. We don't have an all singing, all dancing spa, which is one of the reasons we are not a 5-star resort, but we are definitely a very, very good 4.5-star resort. So one of the reasons is that we don't have the spa, but we also don't have in-room dining service. Everything else that you will experience at the resort is 5-star, including the service that you will receive there. But we do have a full service spa menu down there on the beach in our cabanas. We've got a fantastic fitness center as well. All of the fitness equipment in here actually delivers energy back to the grid. So you will actually see on the screen in the fitness center how much energy you're generating there. Rooms and suites, as I mentioned, we're 104 rooms and suites. They're all very contemporary rooms and suites. The only one that doesn't have a sea view is our superior garden view. It does have a side sea view, but we don't obviously want to oversell it. So then you're moving up to a deluxe ocean view. We have an exclusive honeymoon wing with 48 honeymoon suites and a beautiful penthouse suite at the top there, but all very contemporary, beautiful rooms there. So as I mentioned, we're all about sustainability. We're the first carbon neutral hotel in North America, Green Globe Platinum. We have solar panels to heat water for guests and laundry, the lowest per occupied electricity usage. And Ewald Beeman's, our owner, is actually leading the way on sustainability in Aruba, and he helped ban single-use plastics there. And there's several other initiatives that we're doing, and I can send you more information on this. So I'm just going to show you a short video. I'm going to cut the video short. I can see Sarah there. Right, just quickly, Aruba Adventures, a lot of it's about being on the water. You've got one side of the island, it's a lot windier than the others. So you've got your adventure water sports, but also your kayaking and your paddleboarding on the other side of the island. Fantastic national park where the deserts actually lead down to the beaches there, and you can swim in Fontaine Cave there. Also very much about adventure activities, hiking, cycling, off-road buggying. And then also you've got the art murals and the beautiful colours of the capital there. So lots to do. Just some of the key selling points. We're an all year round destination. We're outside of the hurricane belt with just 13 days of rainfall. Very much a personalised, attentive service. Adults only. We are all about sustainability. And yes, and that's really it. So I will send you some more information afterwards about this beautiful resort. So that's how you can contact me. BlueWaters is on My Booking Rewards, so you can earn points to turn into cash or free nights for your use as well. Thank you very much.
Super amazing. Thank you, Anna. A place that is 13 days average rainfall. That's amazing. That's what a lot of people are asking for at the moment. Because the weather has gone a little bit crazy around the world. So it's a pretty good prospect to have. So yeah, brilliant. Thank you very much, Anna. Loving the hotels as always. And if you've got any other questions for Anna, please pop them into the Q&A. Okay. Mr. Peter, we're going to take us off to Barbados.
Thank you, Sarah. Hello again, everyone. I'm glad to see nearly up at 100 participants, 98 on the webinar today. So I'm going to share my screen with you. I'm going to tell you a little bit about a wonderful brand new hotel on the island of Barbados. It's a 5-star luxury all-inclusive property. I'm having problems getting my what's it to
Is it the banner that's in the way?
It is in the way, yeah, that's my problem. So let me just
Can you do the bottom one? Try the bottom one instead of the little computer symbol next to that's it.
Thank you everyone for bearing with me. So Wyndham Grand Barbados Summerwoods Castle Resort and Spa is a brand new 5-star luxury family-friendly, all-inclusive resort on the island of Barbados. And this property is actually owned by the government of Barbados. It's part of a new strategy that the government want to create a new type of luxury resort on the island to appeal to a different type of customer for the island of Barbados. Now, Barbados is a firm favourite for British and European and North American travellers. But most of its hotels are relatively small luxury boutique hotels. This has 422 rooms, so it's now the largest property on the island of Barbados. It only opened up in October, so we're in a soft opening phase at the moment. But the whole idea, this is a game changer for the island of Barbados. This is designed to attract a different type of customer, a customer looking for a larger, fully all-inclusive luxury resort experience. So where are we? We're located on the southeast corner of the island, about a 15-minute transfer from the island, from the international airport called BGI. We're about half an hour from Bridgetown, and the west coast with its platinum beaches is about 45 to 50 minutes away. Barbados as an island is relatively small. It's for those in the UK, as a point of reference, it's about the same size as the Isle of Wight. Lots to see and do on the island. It's a great island to get out and explore. You've got obviously stunning beaches. You've got two distinct coastlines, and the west coast, the Platinum West Coast, lovely relaxing beaches, gentle waves. But on the west coast, that on the east coast at Bathsheba, you've got wild Atlantic waves, and it's actually a surfer's paradise as well. So very popular with surfers during the season. But obviously, Barbados is historically very strong ties, colonial ties to the UK, and you have remnants of the colonial ties with historic monuments, old houses, plantation houses. Some of the history is not great, but the island now is a full republic. So I'm going to play you a quick video. Show you what it's all about. We're located on this long stretch of beach. Your guests, they'll enter the breezeway lobby. At the end of the breezeway, it opens up onto a lovely view across the swimming pool and out the pool. A total of 422 rooms. The voice or the music was overlapping me, so I need to be quiet next time. So the lobby breezeway is the arrival experience. It's a very grand open atrium experience. On arrival, groups will check in on the left-hand side. There's a separate group check-in area, but individual guests will check in on the right-hand side. Then at the end of the breezeway is this magnificent balcony that looks out over the central swimming pool. And as I mentioned, we have a total of 6 swimming pools at the property. So the rooms and suites are all very spacious. So as I mentioned, we have 422 rooms, of which there are 37 suites in total. They're modern, contemporary, purpose-built, and built in a very sustainable way. So all the wooden floors throughout are sustainably sourced from the island of Barbados, and nothing is imported. So modern air conditioning, large balconies. Every room has one balcony, but that's the deluxe category rooms. But then in the suite categories, they all have 2 separate balconies, one off the bedroom area and one off the living room area. So this is in essence our standard room. It's called a deluxe room, and this is a deluxe room with an ocean view and 2 separate queen beds. So the rooming configuration is the deluxe room is the standard, and we have deluxe resort view rooms and deluxe ocean view rooms. The good thing about this property, every room was built facing the ocean. So there's no garden views as such or rooms facing backwards away from the ocean. What we define as a deluxe resort view room is a room that doesn't have a full-on direct ocean view facing the ocean. There may be some vegetation in front of it, or a building, or it may be on the ground floor of the property. So we actually control room inventory by room type, but also by bedding configuration as well. So this, for example, can be booked and confirmed by you at point of sale by booking a deluxe ocean view room with 2 queen beds. You can confirm a king bed, a deluxe ocean view king bedroom. And also we have a total of 20 mobility accessible rooms adapted for those with special mobility requirements. So this property was built, obviously it's brand new. So it was built to enable you as a frontline travel agent seller to sell the property to the guest that sat in front of you and give them a guarantee of the room type that they're booking. As I mentioned, we have 37 beautiful suites. So this is a terrace suite. You can see gorgeous balcony off the king-bedded living room area. And this is a Zephyr suite. This is one of the higher suites that we have at the property. Very spacious, double aspect. So you've got 2 balconies off the 1 bedroom and then a separate one off the living room as well. And all the suites are configured in king bed configuration. This is the living room of a terrace suite. So large marble dining room. And the nice thing about this property, every room has a mini bar within it, and that is stocked and replenished every day. So good news for those who want to spend more time in the room. The mini bar there, and it's inclusive with the all-inclusive program. So as I mentioned, the all-inclusive program, we call it a premium all-inclusive program. It includes all meals, breakfast, lunch and dinner, and snacks from a choice of restaurants. All-inclusive fully stocked minibar, and as I mentioned, that is replenished daily. 24-hour room service, 7 days a week. Now, the all-inclusive beverages include international brand name spirits. So, for example, it's Absolute Vodka as one of the brands available, or you've got Gordon's or Tanqueray Gin included. There are premium top shelf brands available, but they are available at a small additional supplement, and that ranges from just $1 up to about $3 for your top shelf Grey Goose vodkas, Chirac vodkas, and your Sipsmith gin. So quality, all inclusive, with the option to push the boat out if you so wish. Wine is included by the glass from all the bars and also with all meals as well. And we have a choice of reds, rosé, and whites. And lots of activities included within the all-inclusive program. So I mentioned that we are actually in a soft opening period at the moment. This property opened in mid-October. So at the moment, we've got 5 different outlets open in terms of bars and restaurants. So the Mediterranean market is our largest restaurant. It's buffet dining, but also a la carte dining at the same time. And it also has a choice of 4 different cooking stations that are inspired by the cuisine of the Mediterranean region. The Castle View restaurant is our fine dining steak and seafood restaurant, and as its name would suggest, it faces Sam Lord's castle. Now, I'll explain who Sam Lord was a little later. Burnt Cask is our adults-only rum bar and tapas bar. Then the Lantern Pool Bar pays homage to Sam Lord's. Now, Sam Lord's was a bit of a vagabond. He was a pirate who lived in the 18th century, and he built his estate from the plunderings of ships arriving into Bridgetown Harbour. What he used to do, he used to get his merry men to hang lanterns in amongst the trees down on the beach area. Now, these lanterns confused the sailing ships arriving into Bridgetown Harbour, and the ships would turn towards the coastline here and get confused and run aground on the reefs that sit offshore. What Sam Lord would then do would send out his merry men into the sea to plunder ships as they broke apart. So the Lantern Pool Bar pays homage to that practice, which is not very nice, but he was a bit of a vagabond, quite a large vagabond and a pirate. So that explains a little bit why the naming. We also have the Lily's Bar, which is Sam Lord's wife. So we also have lots of other different experiences on property as well. Lots to do. We have a fitness centre, as I mentioned, in total 6 swimming pools, but there's 5 swimming pools within the main part of the resort, and then 1 separate swimming pool in the spa. that is dedicated for guests using the spa. The Barbados Golf Club is not far away. It's about 15 to 20 minutes drive away. We've got pickleball courts, tennis courts, lots to see and do in the area, and it's really easy to hire a car. On site, we have an excursion and tour desk, so great way to hire a car from the desk there and explore the actual island of Barbados, which is very easy to drive around. We are family friendly, but we're not family only, and it's important to differentiate this. We're basically open to guests of all ages, from adult couples to single people to romantic honeymooners and wedding couples, but also the larger families. And the accommodation that we have is very suited to families. So if you reflect back on the rooms, every king-bedded room has the ability to interconnect into 2 queen bedrooms. So an interconnecting door opens up and connects the 2 together. We have about 122 of those interconnecting rooms together. So it's perfect for the larger family of maybe even 2 adults and up to 4 children within 2 separate rooms. Lots of activities in the children's program. We don't call it a kids club because it actually encompasses multiple areas of the resort. This is Sammy. He's our mascot of the Children's Club, and he is the parrot of Sam Lords. If you believe that, you'll believe everything I tell you. Anyway, lots of daytime activities, arts and crafts, building a sandcastle, bracelet, jewelry making, face painting. Then in the evening, a lot of entertainment for the children, including a kiddies disco as well, which leaves Maarten and Pa to go off and enjoy themselves, having a meal by themselves. We also offer babysitting services, but that's available at an additional charge. The Children's Club is inclusive within the all-inclusive program. And also we've got children's menus in many of the restaurants as well. So lots of activities for the younger guests, and we do look after them from younger children all the way through, infants all the way through to teenagers as well. The spa is not yet open. This will open sometime towards the end of Q1 of this year. So in total, we'll have 7 treatment rooms within the spa. It'll be managed by a well-known luxury spa brand. And it will offer a huge choice of treatments from massages to manicures, pedicures, facials, but also a hairdressing salon, a juice bar, and fully equipped fitness center as well. So it really will become a destination spa for those seeking wellness, relaxation, and to pamper themselves while on holiday. The spa treatments are not included in the all-inclusive program. They are available at an additional charge. As I mentioned, weddings are very popular in most Caribbean destinations, but weddings in Barbados are very popular because it's so easy. The restrictions, the legal restrictions to get married are very limited, and guests can enjoy a variety of dining of wedding locations. In front of the castle of Sam Lords Castle itself is the castle lawn, beautiful backdrop to weddings. It also at night is a perfect dining venue for larger group dining. The beach wedding option is there, but also we have now the largest ballroom of any hotel on the island of Barbados. The Trident Ballroom can take up to 700 people in dining in round table style. So as I mentioned, we are also open to meetings, conferences, and incentives. Lots of activities for those. The meeting rooms are fantastic. The Trident Ballroom is the largest on the island. So lots to do for that type of guest. But it's a multifunction resort. And the good thing is that the ballroom areas and the meeting facilities are well away from the swimming pools. There's nothing worse than when you're on holiday, sitting around a swimming pool and seeing somebody in a suit walking around the pool. That ain't going to happen here. It's very relaxed, and we keep the meeting facilities very separate to the leisure facilities. So that's it from me. As I mentioned, we support the sales and marketing in the UK and Europe. Please listen a little later. I'll send you a link which gives you details of a fact sheet to download, as well as more information and a link to the website. So I'll do that very, very shortly once I finish the presentation. But thank you very much for joining us today. Take care.
Thank you very much, Peter. Sorry, my computer was stuck then. Brilliant. Any questions for Peter, please pop them into the Q&A. Peter, officially the newest luxury hotel in Barbados. So looking forward to seeing it. Okay, so perfect. Jade, you're back in the room with your beautiful backdrop. So over to you. Take us to St.
Thank you
Maarten.
very much. Let me share my screen. There we go. Okay, hello everybody. My turn last but not least, and I'll be talking to you today about the Sonesta Maho Beach property in St. Maarten. But firstly, just to introduce myself again, my name is Jade and I do look after these resorts in the UK and Europe. We also have an account manager called Nancy Hendricks who looks after the US, Canada and the Caribbean markets as well. So I'll be sure to put her contact details in our follow-up so that you know who to contact. So I love this picture so much when we get to it. Oh, it moved. Hang on a second. So you can actually see both of our resorts here very well. So Sonesta Maho Beach is our family all ages property located here. And to the right, we have our Sonesta Ocean Point property, which is adults only. It's 5-star luxury, bit more sophisticated, and you must be 18 or older to stay here. We haven't got time to talk about both properties today, so we're going to focus on the family property, and we'll get another session booked in for Ocean Point. But just to point out, as we can see it in this photo, anybody that's staying in Ocean Point can go over to Maho Beach and use all of the facilities. If you're in Maho Beach, you can't do the same. But definitely for those adults that are staying on Ocean Point, it's great that you get both resorts. Oh, my computer is doing strange things. Hang on a second. How do I get back? Okay, hopefully that won't happen again. So just a couple of facts about St. Maarten. Obviously, it's very famous for this runway, which you can see the famous planes that come into land really low. So actually the beach to our property is where the planes fly in really, really low on Maho Beach. So if you're on property and you've got a room category that's facing the runway, you're going to see this all of the time. And it's really famous. People put their feet in the water and they literally watch the planes come in and out all day long. So it's really famous for that, really fantastic. So our properties are located on the Dutch side of the island. So St. Maarten itself is actually split into 2 sections. So in the north, you have the French side of the island, and in the south, you have the Dutch side. And that is why it's Sint Maarten, the Dutch version, and where our hotels are located. The actual border itself between the 2 countries is free. It's the oldest open border actually in the world. So even though there is a border, you don't physically have to cross it. There's just monuments and signs that are on the roadside to let you know that you're entering the French side. So it's super easy to cross into both sides between the French and the Dutch if anybody did want to get out and explore as well. And you can see a better image there of our beach. It literally is right on your doorstep, which is fantastic. So just looking at some of this airlift from Europe specifically, as I'm looking after the UK and Europe, we've got KLM that go 3 times per week via Amsterdam. We have Air France 7 times a week via Paris and Condor once per week via Paris. So the average flight time is about 13 hours from Europe. And of course, from the US and Canada, you have got multiple flight options with a much shorter flight time into this wonderful destination. So this is what the main part of the hotel looks like. It's our 4-star all-inclusive family-friendly property on the island. It's quite unusual to have all-inclusive in St. Maarten. There are lots of restaurants. You can walk out on foot and there's so much to do. So it's quite unique to have an all-inclusive property that caters for families and all ages on island as well. So 420 rooms. So we're quite large, I would say, for the island. There's a lot of smaller boutique hotels, so this would be quite a large hotel for the island. And just to pull out some of those key facts, we'll look at some of the restaurants and things in a bit more detail. That we have got 5 restaurants on property, so much choice for customers. We've got 5 bars, we've got 2 swimming pools, and the most amazing kids and teens clubs as well. It really is one of those resorts that it has something for everybody. So if you're a family or if you're couples or you're traveling, you know, as a bigger family, a multi-generational family, it really is a good option. And I think some of us may have visited St. Maarten, if we've been on a cruise, a Caribbean cruise, it might have stopped. But I don't think many of us have necessarily stayed. We tend to do some of the popular Caribbean islands first. So if you've got clients that are looking for that kind of untouched, unspoiled Caribbean, this is a really good option. Once they've done all of those main key Caribbean islands, it's a wonderful one for them to explore. Particularly on the Dutch side, there's a lot of colonial buildings, cobbled streets, and surrounding that is just the beautiful blue waters of the ocean as well. So accommodation, As I mentioned, we've got 420 rooms and 8 room categories, so not too many to remember. We offer rooms and suites, and it's really simple to remember. So that we have 10 floors within the property, and basically the higher the room, the floor, the ocean view room categories kick in. So from the 6th floor, that's where you'll find our ocean view rooms. And so on the lower floors, that's where we'll have our garden view and pool view rooms. So if you wanted to have the ocean views, then you can book those, and they'll be from floors 6 to 10. Now, all of these room categories can sleep 4 people. And you can see the middle picture here. We can have these room types that can interconnect as well. So we can't guarantee it, unfortunately. But if you had a group traveling that were maybe 6 of you and you wanted to have a room that can interconnect, we can definitely put that request in for you. And then just looking at some of our suites. So again, you've got the garden view suite, which are on the lower floors, and then the ocean view suites are from floor 6 all the way up to floor 10. We also have our Skyloft suite, which is superb. This is the highest room category that you can get at the hotel, and you get ocean views all around, and some of them actually show the runway as well. So if you wanted to watch the planes coming in and out, you can have views of the runway from this bedroom that's located on the top floor. So it's a 2-story room. Downstairs, you've got the living area. This bed will actually come out into a sofa bed. So again, this room can take 4 people as well. And as you make your way upstairs, you've got the master bedroom here, with the big queen bed. So 2 swimming pools, you can see them a bit clearer here. So you've got our main pool here and the swim up bar, and we have got a smaller swimming pool here as well for the younger children, and this water kind of mini water park area. So we've got the 2 slides as well, which is quite nice. Like I said, with the children with the smaller pool, and for some of the older children, there's just something to do for everybody. The beaches, so as I mentioned, can't mention it enough really, because I would love to look at planes coming into land all day, but the main beach is Maho Beach, and we also have a beach that's close by called Mullet Bay Beach, which is really famous. St Maarten itself has 37 different beaches, and actually two of them that are on our doorstep are some of the best in the destination itself. So definitely recommend getting out on foot and exploring some of those beaches. And we also have access to Maho Village. So we're actually in the middle of Maho Village. You could walk right out of the hotel and be in the middle of it. It's a famous village known for its dining and shopping and nightlife, and of course the famous Casino Royale. So again, if you've got customers that kind of want to be able to get out on foot, explore this destination, do some shopping, tax-free shopping, may I add, it really is a good location to explore everything and really get immersed with the local culture as well. So 5 different restaurants, as I mentioned, a lot of them have outdoor seating, and you're literally perched right next to the water. So the views are absolutely amazing. Reservations are not necessarily required, but if guests want to make reservations, they can do so. So 5 different restaurants. So we've got everything you would expect a typical all-inclusive to have. So we've got our Ocean Terrace restaurant. This is quite nice because they will change the themes throughout the week. So there's always different options going on in our Ocean Terrace restaurant. We have the Palms Beach and Grill restaurant and bar. So here it's offering seafood, a lot of fish and chicken and meat that's grilled. It's really wonderful food. Our La Fontana restaurant. So this is quite a hot spot. Everybody says this is the best pizza. So it's our version of a pizzeria, and it really is quite a busy spot in the hotel, and you can take pizza somewhere else on property or back to your room as well. So it's quite a busy place. Our Village Tavern is our kind of sports pub. So anybody that wants to watch the sports and have a drink and enjoy that, they can do that at our Village Tavern, which again is really quite lively. We've got Jing's Kitchen. So this is kind of an Asian concept where we have bento boxes. So all of those wonderful Asian flavors in kind of a casual chic setting. So again, anybody that kind of wanted a quick bite to eat, you would find that at Jing's Kitchen. And we've also got our Maho Cafe as well. So if you wanted coffees, pastries, snacks, there's sandwiches throughout the day as well. All of this is included on the all-inclusive, which is fantastic. And then just looking at our bars, as I mentioned, we have 5 of them. We've got our swim up bar, and then within our restaurants and our Latitude and the Village Tavern, it makes up our 5 bars. But definitely the Village Tavern is where a lot of people meet and kind of have some drinks after dinner, and everybody talks to everybody. It's a really wonderful atmosphere. So just looking at our kids club, this program is just fantastic for children. It's great because the child age is 3 to 12. Some properties take children from age 4 to 12, so it's quite nice that this is an option where 3-year-olds can be included in that. And we do offer babysitting services as well for any children that are under the age of 3, but they've got their own dedicated space. There's lots of activities that are going on and they're different every single day, and they really have a great time. And for our teens that are ages 13 to 17, they've got the coolest place to hang out with, you know, all of the latest games, video games. They've got air hockey and pool tables and all sorts. So they will certainly be entertained. And for the rest of the family and for generally around the resort, the programme of entertainment that we have and activities is just amazing. We actually have an app which we'll show you later on. So if you've got guests that are going and just they want to see what's happening on the week that they're going to be there, they can do that through our app as well, so they can stay connected and see what's going on. But we've always got live entertainment going on. There's a lot of fitness classes and there's a lot of activities where all of the family can join in, so you'll find that it won't just be something that half the family can do. Actually, the activities are for everybody to join in and have fun with as well. We do have a spa on property, and we have the 6 treatment rooms. It's a really lovely spa. Obviously you do have to book in there, but we offer everything that you would expect a spa to have. And the famous Casino Royale. So this is located in Maho Village, and it is the biggest casino in the destination, and it's open till 3 AM if anybody's really into their gaming until early hours in the morning. But it's a very famous casino, and that literally is just a few steps away from the property as well. And then this is the app that I was talking about. So we will put this in the follow-up because I know that we've switched from slide to slide. But this is really good to share with your customers just so that they can look at the resort, they can look at the menus, they can look at the entertainment, and they can see absolutely everything that's going on before they even get there. And also what I love about this property is when you check in, you get a bracelet, and it actually is your room key. So there's no need to worry about losing room keys when you're going down the water slide or when you're looking at those planes on the beach. It will be on your wrist and you haven't got to worry about losing that. So I quite like that concept as part of our all-inclusive as well. And then just to finish off with, we love to incentivise you for any bookings that you do make to either of the 2 Sonesta properties. So we have our 2 rewards programmes, My Maho Rewards and My Ocean Point Rewards. So if you haven't signed up, please check it out. It literally is a one-stop shop to help you to learn. We've got our fact sheets on there, the videos, the images, and we will also reward you with cash rewards as well. So if you're in the US and Canada, this will be paid to you in dollars. And if you're in Europe, obviously this will be in euros. But as long as you're booking for 5 nights or more at either resort, you can earn up to £25 per booking if you're booking Sonesta Ocean Point. So definitely have a look at that. And that is all from me. Thank you very much. In a nutshell, may I add.
That was very quick, Jade. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so we do have quite a few questions that have come in. So let me just go through them now. So Anna's asked to register our bookings. I'll give you a simple way. On the My Booking Rewards platform, you can go in and type in the name of the hotel. If there's a reward applicable, it will automatically put you into the reward program if you're not a member. Anna has got a reward program for BlueWaters, and Jade has got the rewards for Sonesta St. Maarten. So and these are for European, American, Canadian, UK. So yeah, go and have a look. You can see what options you've got and just log your bookings. So that's the answer to that one in a nutshell. Okay, Elizabeth has asked for you, Peter, do the suites have pull-out beds in Barbados?
Yes, they do. The suites do. All 37 suites do have pull-out beds in the sofa in the living room areas of the suites. The deluxe category rooms do not have pull-out sofa beds. There are roll-away beds available, and one roll-away bed can be available in the king-bedded rooms, the deluxe king-bedded rooms. But then obviously you've got the 2 queen bedrooms as well for families. So to answer the question, yes, in the suites only.
Super, thank you. Just a note for Olu. You've asked a question about guaranteeing connecting rooms. Can you tell me quickly in chat or in the Q&A which hotel you mean? In the interim, Neil has asked for you, Peter. Do you do any fan rates to visit the resorts? And if you
We
do,
currently offer a discount of 40% off best available rates, off bar rates. So those are available by booking, and reservations can be contacted at the property by emailing reservations@wyndhamgrandbarbados.com. Very simple. 40% off bar.
super, thank you very much. Yes, so Olu has just said yes, I was referring to the Barbados Hotel. So Peter, can you guarantee connecting rooms at the time of booking?
Well, as I mentioned, we do have a large number. Now, a guarantee is a difficult thing for any hotel to give a cast iron guarantee. What would I would suggest doing is the minimum age for booking a single room, as in, is 18 years. If you have a family of 2 adults and say 3 or 4 children, book each room separately with 1 adult in them. And then the children will be fitted in around that. And then make sure that you're booking with a request for interconnecting rooms. If you're booking several months in advance, then that shouldn't be a problem, the guarantee. Obviously, the demand for the family interconnecting rooms will be highest during the school holiday periods, Christmas, New Year, Easter, February, mid-February term, and also the school summer holidays. So that is when the demand for interconnecting rooms is going to be higher. Can I give you a cast iron guarantee? I'm afraid you'll never get any hotel anywhere in the world giving you that 100% cast iron guarantee, I'm afraid.
Okay, super, thank you very much. You may not know this, Peter. Do you sell via Delta Vacations?
If Delta's fly to Barbados, then yes.
Yes.
It will be
super.
sold via Delta Vacations.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Anna, Shirley Heights transfers from BlueWaters in. Is this complimentary or at an additional cost?
It is an additional cost. I don't know exactly how much it is, but it's an additional cost, yeah.
Brilliant. Enka has asked Peter, what are the activities included in the all-inclusive package at Wyndham Barbados?
Well, we have the link that I sent you will give you access to one of the buttons off the Linktree link that I sent to you in the chat. Will actually give you access to the website, and on that you can see everything that's included. But in quick summary, tennis is included at no additional charge, pickleball, obviously access to the swimming pools and the beach. There's no water sports available off this beach because the sort of the tide and the waves can be variable, but it is a swimmable beach. But there are lounges down on the beach, but there's no actual water sports offered or included within the all-inclusive program. I hope that gives you the answer. But for more detail, click on the link that I sent you and navigate your way to the website so you can look at all the details of what activities are included. Okay.
Super amazing. Thank you. Jade, is the noise from the planes a disturbance to guests during the quieter periods?
It isn't, no, because the last plane comes in for the day at about 5 p.m. and then they're not back out until the morning. So overnight, there are no disturbances from the airport, no.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. When were the rooms last renovated at Sonesta? This is from Lillian.
So they were last done in 2017 and 18. So after Hurricane Irma that wiped out quite a lot of the hotel and the islands and the buildings, it all got redone then. So into 2018 was the last major renovation that we had to rebuild the property. And much more recently, we've just renovated the swimming pool areas.
Super amazing. Thank you very much. Do you have a PDF of the fact sheet for Sonesta Maho Beach? This is from Inca.
We do. We can put that in the follow-up, no problem.
Brilliant. Elizabeth asked, is room service available at Sonesta?
It is, but there is a charge. I can't remember exactly what it is. I can find out, but I think it's something about $5 for it to actually be delivered to your room per time that you request that.
Okay, super. Samantha's asked, Jade, can you post the booking links again for me? Thanks. Was that one of the
rewards? The rewards programs, possibly. It possibly is. I'll put them in the chat and we'll put them in the follow-up as well.
Okay, super. Thank you very much. Peter, can you repeat the reservations email address, please?
Very simple. Reservations, plural, at wyndhamgrandbarbados.com.
Super. Thank you very much. Do any of you guys, so this is open to all of you, so Anna, I'll ask you first. Do you have any agent training or certifications for the resorts?
We've got lots of resort guides. We don't have any certifications, no. I can send all the information after this.
Super, thank you. Jade.
So within our rewards programs on My Maho and My Ocean Point, there is a mini quiz within that. So if you complete it, there's just a few questions per resort, and you will be awarded with like a gold status certificate next to your name within your account.
Super, thank you very much. Peter.
At the moment, no, we don't have any specific training modules available to remote train at the moment, but there's lots of information on the Wyndham Rewards Resorts website.
Yeah, super. Thank you very much. Nancy has asked, does anybody else, so Anna and Jade, do you do any FAM rates for the other resorts, so agent rates?
Yeah, I can send the information after.
Super, thank you very much. Jade.
I was going to say same for us. So agent rates are all subject to request and availability, and the price can vary depending on season. But we have the facility to be able to request those when agents would like to visit. Yes.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Neil, can Peter resend his link via chat? I don't know which link you mean. Can you let us know in the bottom?
So, do you want that to go on the Q&A or the chat? I'll send it again on the chat.
Yeah, chat's easier.
It's just gone again to everybody.
Super. That link, yes, of the fact sheets and everything, yeah, which is always super helpful. Clients seem to love fact sheets, so that is very good.
It can be downloaded as well.
Yeah, exactly.
The hotel, as I mentioned in the training, is going through its soft opening phase at the moment. The fact sheet that is downloadable is the fully operational fact sheet, and that will be available for restaurants, all bars, all facilities from a time towards the end of Q1 2024. So probably from end of March, beginning of April is when we're looking at the full operation, but that fact sheet can be downloaded from that link. Okay.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Okay. Last but not least, if everybody can go to chat and make sure that your drop down says everyone. Okay, as a reminder, everybody on the webinar today gets one prize draw entry. If you are the fastest finger with the correct answer, and the host will pick, not me. So if it's spelling correctly and things, I'll let them guys decide. You will get 10 entries. I'll put you all in a spin to win tomorrow, and I will let you know when I send the recording and a copy of the follow-up to you who the prize winners are. So Jade, would you like to go first?
Yes. Okay. Are you ready, guys? Fingers at the ready. What is the maximum occupancy in all of our room categories, please? Whoa, it moves so fast. I'm just scrolling back up. Hang on a second.
So
Carol,
4 seems to be the answer.
yes, 4 is the correct answer. Well done, everybody. And Carol Smith, well done to you. You got that the quickest.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Carol. 10 entries. Anna.
Yeah, I'm going to make it hard today. So this one's from BlueWaters. Can you remember the name of the head chef that I talked about?
Oh, that's a good one. Very good question.
Oh, yes. Somebody's got it.
Oh. Yeah, I remember Ainsley, the kids club.
Yeah, kids club.
The British lady. Yeah, I remember that one. So we've got, is it Michael Harrison?
Yes, correct.
Brilliant. So we have Frederica Lawrence. There we go. Super amazing. Thank you very much. So Frederica, you, just to let everybody know, you popped it into the hosts and panelists rather than everyone, but this person was the first person that got it correct. So Peter.
Okay, what is the name of the fine dining steak and seafood restaurant at Wyndham Grand Barbados? Currently open and offering delicious cuisine. No, not yet. No. Correct. Somebody's got it. Britta Roper was the first to get it. Well done.
Castleview.
Castleview Restaurant is the fine dining steak and seafood restaurant at Wyndham Grand Barbados.
Sounds wonderful. And at that point, you're making me all hungry. So a big, massive thank you to Anna, Peter and Jade. And thank you to all of you agents that joined us. We had a lot of you today. So a big, massive thank you. Hope your January peaks goes very, very well. Do lots of bookings. If you do need any further help from Anna, Jade or Peter, drop them an email. I will send you the contact details tomorrow, along with the winners and the copy of the recording. These hotels are completely trade friendly, want to work with you. So it's always a pleasure if you can make any bookings relevant to their hotels. So a big thank you, everybody. Again, a happy new year. Thank you for joining us on the first webinar of 2024, the first of many. Thank you all. We will
Thank you,
see you.
everyone. Nice to see you
Thank
all. Have a
you.
great year. May 2024 be a great year for you all.
Excellent. We're looking forward to coming to visit your hotel, Peter. Take care,
Thanks,
everybody.
bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye.